empty promises, believing all your lies, wanting me to sympathize with your lies.
It's true. These abusers, that's all they know. Lies, lies, lies. They want to cover it up. I had written that song a long time ago, but it was based on what an ex-boyfriend. But then I could use bits and parts, pieces of the song to simplify what we'd go through. If we have been abused, we were hoping to be loved. We wanting to be held. Was wanting to be loved. We're not bad people. We're not bad kids. We deserve to be loved, cherished, treated with love and respect. I am Darlene J. Clark, Child Abuse Awareness. Are you going to be a part of the problem or part of the solution? Please like, subscribe, and share. Story that we're doing today. First, I want to make sure Matthew 18, verse 6. But who shall offend one of these little ones which believe in me? It were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck, and that he were drowned in the depth of the sea. In verse 10, take heed that ye despise not one of these little ones. For I say unto you, that in heaven their angels do always behold the face of my Father which is in heaven. The copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringed. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Make sure that I will create a banner to scroll down here because it is trigger warnings. So do that right quick. Banner. Trigger warning. There we go. Make sure to change the brand color because it's purple. I don't think that gets it. There we go. I like that color a lot better. Hope y'all do too as well. Hey there, good to see you, Jackie. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. I will be having your story, two of your stories, which you shared with me. I will have them later on today. The first one I'm going to have is this Alissa McCommon. She's a Tennessee teacher who raped 12-year-old student rearrested for harassment, which I done had her story prior, but I will have to go back over it. The second story I believe that I'm going to be doing is kidnapped teen. He was rescued from a hotel room in California, and the kidnappers, three men, have been arrested after 4 days of him being missing. Another story that I'm going to do is this guy, I believe his name is Karen White, claims to be transgendered, and then he was a trans rapist and pedophile who sexually assaulted female prisoners during a 3-month reign of terror. And then the One of the stories is going to be about another person, supposedly transgendered. He, he's a man who raped his 10-year-old daughter, housed with female prison inmates. And that is in Wisconsin. Yes. Yeah. So I'm being sure to get the stories out there, Jackie. I appreciate you for sharing those two stories with me. And whenever you share something, I'll look at some of the other stuff that I've seen on your page and try to do a story on them. Okay. Now, without further ado, I will share my screen. I want to let y'all know I'm going back over the first part of the story for the people who did not hear the story about the teacher prior. This female teacher groomed students in online games before sending racy selfies. Warning, distressing content. Alissa McCommon, 38, could face 25 years in prison after multiple claims of exploitation and abuse as more alleged victims come forward to police. That was September 9th. And then she said it looks in as he's concerned. He don't look concerned. It looks like you get what you deserve. Me, that's the way I look at it. Get what you deserve. Why did he not get her out of the house though? Maybe he's siding with her, which is horrible if he does. A teacher has been arrested after sending sordid selfies to multiple students she's alleged to have groomed through online gaming. Trying to get. Well, you're quite welcome, Jackie. I appreciate you. Alissa McCommon, 38, from Tennessee, in the United States, has been charged with rape of a child, according to local paper The Leader. Police say more charges are expected. Covington Police Chief Donna Turner told the paper multiple juveniles, see, it's not just one, but multiple juveniles have come forward since the arrest to say they were befriended by their former teacher who began playing video games with them before sending inappropriate photographs and requesting sexual relations. It is unbelievable, isn't it? The fourth grade English teacher, language and arts teacher, also teaching students aged 9 to 10, has reportedly admitted to communicating inappropriately with former students, and if convicted, she could face 25 years in prison. In which, if you remember this case, and here she is, here's the culprit right there. You remember this? She was pleading not guilty, yet she admitted to doing that. Isn't that crazy, y'all? It is absolutely crazy. Exactly. An adult going like this, I call that stalking. She is literally stalking her students. Literally. Detectives from Tipton County Sheriff's Office are working with coveted detectives to interview witnesses and identify further possible victims, which we know there's going to be more than the ones that came forward, too. Police Chief Turner said Covington Police Department detectives continue to investigate this terrible exploitation and abuse of these young boys. Exactly. It's the monsters for sure. This is a school teacher? We expect to also develop the investigation to determine accountability of other adults in the case, including those who were aware of the abuse and those who allowed or provided locations for such illegal acts to occur. So if her husband was allowing these things to occur, he needs to suffer the consequences as well. I am thankful for the continued assistance by Tipton County school officials during this investigation. I have also spoken with the U.S. Attorney's Office, and we intend to pursue any appropriate federal charges related to the sexual exploitation of these victims utilizing cell phones, inappropriate relations, and activities across jurisdictional state lines. We will prosecute this case to the fullest and will continue to support the victims and their families during the aspects of the investigation. Well, when you let her out, when you look at that smile, she's not worried. Look at her. She's not worried about this. Look at it. Does that look like somebody worried? Look at her. She knew what she was doing exactly. Let me go back and try to show it. Exactly. And she's going through there finding victims. What about guys she might see, little bitty teens she might see in a grocery store, anything? The kids are not safe anywhere. We got perpetrators like this. The paper said on Friday a photo showing the suspended teacher being led in handcuffs was leaked to a Facebook group administrator before news of an arrest had been officially reported. McCommon was formally booked in a Tipton County jail hours later and was suspended without pay after the allegations were reported to the school board on August the 24th. Tipton County Schools provided a statement on Friday, September 8th, saying their thoughts and prayers go out to all those who may have been affected by the events as outlined by law enforcement. See they were former students to her, okay, which means just a couple years before they were actually in her class. Not even been a year after they left or anything. She was actually she was stalking her parents, her kids. She knew what she was doing. Yeah, she looks pleased with herself, don't she? I'm trying to get your statement up there where I can read it better. So sick and diabolical. I can't believe they had let her out on bail, on bond. Although Miss McCommon is currently suspended, the district's dismissal of teachers is construed by statutory law. It continued. As a result, we will continue to engage our legal counsel and pursue employment decisions consistent with the requirements therein. Common was being held in custody at the Tipton County Jail on a 25,000 bond. She is released. She is not to have contact with any minors but her own children. You see that? She is not supposed to have any contact with any kids. That's why she was rearrested. She was rearrested. Okay, so that's what our story goes into now. This former teacher out on bond after her arrest for allegedly raping a boy, sexually pursuing students, is rearrested after texting code word to victim. I had seen somewhere else the word said, "You will regret doing this." She actually got a different cell phone number, wrote to the kid, basically threatening him, saying, "You will regret this. You will regret telling." From the log got all her hard drives. Exactly. Believe that? That she actually, I guess she's not, she don't look too worried there now, does she? In her arrest. Look at her right there. She don't have that smile on her face no more. Look at her. This time she don't. Look at her. Ha ha. I'm gonna laugh about that. I'm glad you got that smile walked off that face now, you pedophile. Alissa McCommon allegedly raped a young boy and sexually pursued students after making friends with them playing video games, police said. Mugshot from September 8th, 2023 arrest. Photo on the left is from her September 28th arrest. See, this was her last arrest, her recent one. Look, see, they did get the smile wiped off her face on the second one. See, look at it. I gotta laugh about it. Oh yeah, buddy. Try to manipulate our kids. Yeah, she looks so. Yeah, she looks so. But she looks smuggish and everything. Yeah, I hate people like that, don't you? So Alissa McCommon, 38, was arrested on Thursday at her home in Covington, northeast of Memphis, on new criminal charges of coercion of a witness. See, she tried to coerce him. See, aggravated stalking and harassment. The Covington Police Department said in a news release on Thursday she was booked into the Tipton County Jail without bond. That's what y'all needed to do in the first place, without bond. Yeah, that was the mugshot happened to be the mugshot from when she was arrested before. She was initially arrested on September 8th on a charge of rape of a child, then posted bond. And the bond was only $25,000. Why are they letting these sadistic people get out on 25,000 bond when you know dang well a kid is going to be hurt the rest of their life? They never be okay. Why are you doing that? Why are you even letting them be around your other kids when you do that? That's a sister felon again. You shouldn't even have any rights being around any kids whatsoever. Just because she messed with kids, she should not have been around them. There's a system. They going like that. Maybe family got money or something. I don't know, but it's not right for her to still be around her own kids. She's a pedophile. She was released from custody on a condition that she had no contact with the victim or any minors other than her own children. You see that? She should not even had contact with her children. CPS should have came over there and got the kids if the mama went back over there. Said if you're gonna get back with her that mess with kids, we're gonna take your kids away. You know, that's the way they do other people. What that should be good for her also. But authorities said they learned this week that she had texted a victim, from an unknown phone number using a code word known to the juvenile as one she previously used to confirm the child was alone. That was code word to confirm he was alone. Often before sending nude photos on Snapchat. Yep, of course you're going to do it again. Get that right. She allegedly used code word on Thursday and sent multiple text messages to the victim indicating he would regret doing this. See that? Regret doing this. That's threats. You will regret telling. You will regret telling. Well, maybe you shouldn't do something that somebody have to tell. Don't do the act. You're going to regret it. That's what the perpetrators always do. They try to threaten the victim. You will do this. We'll kill your dog. We'll kill one of your family members. Well, different stuff. A lot of different stuff. McCommon, using the same number, also admitted to a sexual encounter with the victim. Wow. So she met up with him and had sex again? Did she? She is a narcissist for sure. Said that to kids. Wow. That is not sexual encounter with a victim. That is rape. That is not sex, woman, monster. The actions of McCommon are not only appalling, but CPD is also concerned about this apparent violation of her bond conditions. Covington Police Chief Donna Turner said, due to the nature of the communications, we're concerned others may have been contacted as well. Wow. Would like for that to go off that thing, but I hate that staying on there, the advertisement. Her defense attorney did not immediately respond to a request for comment from Law and Crime, but he previously said she maintains her innocence. She maintains her innocence, yet she admitted to doing these sexual things. She admitted to sending these explicit pictures to these boys, but she maintains her innocence? What? She done went and said she did it, that she sent these pictures to these kids. Wow. And she had sexual stuff with them. Wow. And her lawyer says she maintains her innocence? What? Excuse me? She actually said she agreed and told the police she did it. Man, you're making a laughing stock on your own integrity when she went like this and already admitted to doing it. She already admitted to doing it. Nobody needs you as an attorney. Man, you don't know what you're saying. We believe that it's a borderline witch hunt on social media, and that's frustrating to us, lawyer Hare Mason said. A witch hunt, excuse me? A witch hunt when it's been proven the boys and them had done showed pictures of her nudity with him? We already know that's a fact. We already know it ain't no dang witch hunt. She's already admitted she sent inappropriate things to the boys. She's already admitted to it. So what's the duh? It's not no witch hunt. It's catching a witch. It's catching a monster. And when you defended her, you're going to have to pay for justice in that as well. Well, like they're defending a monster, saying, if I had to defend her, I would have said, well, you um, did a crime. The only thing I can say is, you need to accept what you had done and you need to pay the price. What we're asking is that the public be patient and allow the justice system to do its job and not create further persecution on the alleged victims or on the family and defendant. You're already causing them to further persecution when you're going like this. That say you're denying that anything ever been done. You're already persecuting the victims. It's not alleged either. It's not alleged. Yeah, the family and defendant, maybe they don't, the kids are not responsible for what their mother has done. Okay, I can say that. Yeah. Police said they expect to file more charges after multiple victims allege a former teacher befriended them, playing video games and engaging on social media, then sending them inappropriate photos and requested sexual relations, police said. Yeah, what the hell's going on? Exactly. She thinks that she could get away with it. She thinks that, with her 12 years old, it's okay. She's going to get them to shut up. She had nothing to hide. Why would she threaten them? Why would she even have communication with them? If she had nothing to hide, why would she do that? McCommon allegedly sexually abused a boy 12 years or under at her home in 2021. See that? 12 years or under. So he's possibly even under the age of 12 when she raped him. It is unbearable, she said. It's unspeakable. And it's 100% preventable. Common taught fifth grade at Crestview Elementary until this school year, according to the Covington leader. She reportedly joined Charter Academy, teaching fourth grade English language arts. See, so the previous students at this Crestwood Elementary, wow, that's where she was working when the school district suspended her without pay on August 24th. She ultimately resigned, the paper reported. Without naming McCommon or detailing the allegations, Tipton County Sheriff Shannon Beasley and the Tipton County Director of Schools, John Combs, previously confirmed an investigation into one of the teachers. A parent brought forth allegations of misconduct on the morning of Thursday, August the 24th, and the teacher was suspended without pay later that same morning, pending the outcome of the investigation, Combs said, according to the Covington leader. Can y'all believe this? This is horrific. This is horrific. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. For her to say it and for them to know they had the police have the evidence. Other kids at the school were showing each other. So a lot more than the kids who done this act were involved in her doing what she did. There's more people that she's violated and done this to. It is horrific. And the system's even failing, even allowing her to be with her kids. Allowing a pedophile to live in the same home. I don't care if they're female because she was doing this to male. I don't care. The thing is, a registered sex offender by law is not supposed to be around other kids. That is a part of the problem here. They were allowing her around her own kids. Has she done something to them? I don't know. and she manipulates them. I'm sure she manipulates them in so many ways because she's a narcissist. Oh boy, oh boy. So the next one, I'm gonna go. I think the next one I'm supposed to do is the kidnapped teen. I'll show you a little bit tidbit into it, what it will be when I do it in a little while. So this kidnapped teen right here, who was rescued from a California motel room after 4 days. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for rescuing that little boy. Thank you. I'm glad they caught him. 4 days is a horrendous time, too. So that should be my next time when I do the next live. And remember to be hyper vigilant. You never know what somebody might be doing to your own child. You got kids, you're just letting them stream online and play video games. But that's where it looks like apparently that's where you got to keep a watch because this teacher was catching them and singling them out and doing these things through the video games. She stops at nothing. Stops at nothing. When a pedophile gets tired of men, which is or adults, get tired of other adults, whether it's by rape or anything, regardless, they usually turn to children and entice them, and it just gets worse. Okay, thank you so much, Jackie. I really do appreciate you, and I hope you get some sleep. Yeah, I know you always support me, and I hope you get the needed rest that you have. I went ahead and I let my stream guard go until so that my payment would be due till like today instead of earlier in the month. So let it go a little while. All right. Well, thank you so much, and love your accent too, girl. The Scottish accent. Love you bunches, and thanks for keeping me aware. And I'll keep checking on your page to see if there's other things that you add because you're really good about doing this. It's only 8:30. Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much, and God bless you. Thank you for coming. Please share it. Everyone who sees this, please share this. This lady has messed with other kids too. For all we know, it could be other kids in the neighboring counties. We'd never know how far this lady stoops at nothing. Thank you so much. God bless.